Make sure your phone is away or whatever.
Yep,
Don't
phone's
put your
all turned
phone.
off and disabled. Alrighty, the live stream is rolling, I believe.
Cool. All right. Well, forewarning. We've been testing out this new setup, and we've been having some technical difficulties. So hopefully this continues. We can do it. If not, we may have to stop or delete. But I think it's going good right now. What's up, everybody? So the
Yes.
deal is, Atua can see everything, and I can't see anything. I can't. Okay.
Hey,
So I did
Matt.
this. I'm watching it on
Basic
here now.
Magic. Yeetsies. How you doing? Tommy. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining the stream. So this is pretty cool because I'm all the way over here in the States, in Texas, and my dad is in Costa Rica, and we're actually doing a live stream at the same time.
19 people. The numbers are going up. What's up, guys?
Through the roof.
What's up, Nathan? The Journey, Milan, Stacy, Matt, Tommy, Yeetsies, Basic Magic. How you guys doing? Sambo Jambo,
Nathan,
what's happening?
Journey.
Alexander, Mac 2B. Excellent. Well, hopefully we can keep it going. We haven't done a live stream in a long time, and it's been a long time. And we forgot that we could even do it. So we're like, you know what? We got to start doing these. This is a way that Atua and I can actually kind of be in the same video. It's the only way. Hola. Franco Vega, man. I love you guys. We love you too. Thank you.
Yep.
And we love the fact that we have people from all over the world. That's one of the things I've noticed.
You might be able to notice back there in the distance the ISurfTribe silver plaque. So since it is here in the States, I decided to put it up here so that in the live streams you can see it. That's thanks to all of you making that possible.
And if you saw the unboxing, you would have noticed that it was female hands. Do you guys wonder who that was?
Ooh.
Liam, I love surfing. We all love surfing. That's why we are part of the ISurfTribe. Yep, Tua is in school finishing up. He's already halfway done almost.
Midterm
Crazy, huh?
tests
How fast
this
time
week.
flies.
So that's fun.
And I got kombucha in the house. If you guys have been watching the ISurfTribe Instagram channel, you see that I've been drinking kombucha every day. And for those of you that aren't in our Instagram, go on and give us a follow. Tua, you want to drop that link?
Yeah, let me search that up real quick.
All right, so we got people from Hawaii as well. In Kauai, nice. I got a cousin there in Kauai named Talani. Maybe you know him. Oop. So today's topic is, that's it, kombucha. What board should I get for 1 to 2 feet every day? Longboard or a fish like the one I'm getting? I actually went today, and I'll put it up on the Instagram story. So, like I said, a lot of content I actually put up on the ISurfTribe Instagram, just because daily stuff. And today I was with the shaper, and he was showing us how we route out the fins and how he lines them up and everything, quad fins. And I think in the next video, it's going to be that. It's going to be all about kind of understanding the fin setup and placement. And Andy from Resonate was saying that a lot of production boards, they just throw the fins on, and they might have a great shape, but if you get the fins off, it'll ruin the board. And he was saying, like, he's seen a lot of boards where the fins are just off because the production boards, they just line it, pop it, and when you blast it's so easy for them to be off or pointed, not in the right way. So it's really interesting. That will be the next video for you guys that I'll probably put up in the next 2 days. But while we're here, ISurfTribe Nation, And when we say ISurfTribe, that's all of you guys, everybody that's got that same vibe. Zane and Dara from Oahu, how you doing? Before I grew up in Oahu, Hawaii Kaisai. Well, actually, Honolulu Intermediate. Then I went to Kalani High
Thanks,
School
avocado
and then
tree.
Kaiser High School. Let's see. Get a C sampler. No idea what that means. Congrats on the plaque. Thank you. Yeah. 2-3 years ago. That took forever to get. YouTube just kept downgrading the algorithms, making it harder and harder to get views and subscribers. But it's cool. The goal was to get it, and we got it. And you know, when you got to work for something, it's cool. What's a good brand? Wood. Wood. I must have missed the first part of it. Wood what? Nice YouTube trophy. Atua. Was it Keely's hands?
Yeah,
Yep.
you never
It
know.
was the hands.
You
It was
never
the
know.
hands of the K. Happy holidays. Oh, it's Gentleman. How you doing? If you see that in the
Oh
chat,
yeah, hey gentlemen, how
Gentleman,
you doing?
he came and surfed with us, and
Yep.
we've shot a video, and that was a lot of fun. That was a perfect day for learning how for like out the back surfing. I will remember that forever. And you guys were awesome as well. Shoo! Dylan. Hi guys, I live on the North Shore of Kauai. Oh, nice. You know the Kamalanis? Bro, I love that.
What was the name of that surfboard? That I forget the name. The wooden surfboard.
Alaya?
Yeah, maybe that's what they were asking about. Because then somebody else added
Any recommendation for things to do in Playa Hermosa? I'll be there for 2 weeks in early January. Early January? There's so many things to do. Anywhere in Costa Rica by the beach, there's always going to be tours and quad rentals and fishing and surf lessons and yoga and restaurants and horseback riding and did I say fishing? Fishing and hiking. Yeah, too much to do, really.
We actually got a question from Avocado Tree asking, "What are both of you using to record this live?" So this is the first time doing a live stream on ISurfTribe with this setup, but basically from my end, I'm running the software called OBS, and then my dad and I were on a Skype call, and I'm taking his video feed through this thing that Skype has that they added recently called NDI, and then it's going into OBS, and then it's linked up with YouTube, and then going to YouTube, and then out through the internet. So we had done some live streams in the past just like right off of a phone, but YouTube currently doesn't have a feature where you can just easily live stream with somebody else who's also on their phone. Like Instagram has that feature, but if YouTube should add that, that would be pretty cool. But this is the current setup to make this happen. There used to be something, Google Hangouts, but they kind of removed that from what I've heard. Okay, we're not going to go too far down that road.
So we got Sean Hess from Newport Beach. What's up? I lived in Huntington Beach for 2 years, so I made my way over to Newport Beach a bunch of times. I like it over there. It was a really cool spot. Plus, you got the wedge right there. Let's see. We got, oh, you know the Kamalanis, Leon? Cool. I went to school with Josh Kamalani, Waipuna Kamalani, Keone Kamalani. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Avocado, what camera? Webcam. Yeah, we're not using webcams. We're using the phone, and he's using the camera. Well, you already said that.
Yeah, I'm using...
Are you a secret gamer?
Yeah, using...
So if you're going to get a board for 1 to 2 foot, you want one with low rocker, good amount of concave. You don't want it to be too heavy though. Like you want to be able to work it. So epoxy, I would say get like EPS epoxy. That way you can actually have a smaller, thinner board that'll have a lot more flotation than a poly. So because you can glass epoxy on poly as well as EPS. So you want EPS epoxy for the lightest version for small waves. At least that's my opinion, because I'm a big guy. So anything that gives me more float, I take it. 5'9", I weigh 68K, key 15 years. What size shortboard should I get from New Zealand? Probably something right around your height. Yeah, it depends on the wave size. But yeah.
Question from Cisco: how do you like the States? So far, I mean, I've been here for a few months, good solid months. Gotten to really see if I like it or not. There's a lot of stuff that I do like quite a bit. You know, there's slight little things, but overall, pretty happy and enjoying it. It's not like, this is horrible, I need to get out of here. Yeah, it's been fun.
Stacy Johns wants the recipe for the coffee smoothie. Okay. Frozen, but this is enough for like 2 people or 1 person if you like to drink a lot. 1.5 frozen banana. So you freeze it the night before. 1.5 frozen banana. About a quarter, a little less than a quarter of a can. I would say maybe 1/8 of a can of coconut milk. From a can. 1 cup of coffee. You can put a little less or a little bit more depending on how coffee you like it. 2 heaping tablespoons of peanut butter. Bloop, bloop. And if you have a frozen banana, you're probably going to need about half a tray of ice. So if you got a tray of ice. And then I like to just put a tad of honey, sometimes a little cinnamon. And that's it. It's really simple. And then you just adjust all the ingredients based on your preference. I think I got them all. Coffee, banana, coconut milk, peanut butter, a dash of honey, and if you like cinnamon, you can throw a little bit of that in there. Surf Club, Colombia, South America, nice. Nativo Surf Club in Colombia, really? I've been thinking about coming to Colombia. Maybe I'll come visit you. I've always wanted to go there. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm supposed to go there for some reason. You ever get that feeling like you're supposed to do something? Favorite surf spot in Oahu? My favorite surf spot in Oahu? Well, there's so many spots. One of my favorite spots was right there, Hawaii Kai Salt Flats, out a place called Tuna Bowls. Nobody would ever surf it. It's a bit of a paddle, but it barreled, had a really nice barrel, and you could surf it pretty much all year. I grew up surfing picos, not kaikos, picos. And that was a long way out. That was like a quarter of a mile out. So it was always a hassle so we would stay out forever because we didn't want to have to come back in.
Avocado tree. Atua, how's Mole is asking how's the skating going. Skated a few times, need to skate a little bit more. It's getting a little chilly. And then Mac2B, Atua, did you adapt to wearing shoe wear daily? For the most part, yes. When I can still go barefoot, we're still rocking those bare feet when it's possible. But it's not too bad. Found some nice, comfortable shoes, and then I kind of enjoy going barefoot even more because it's like my feet are wearing those shoes most of the day, and then when I do go barefoot, it's like I'm free.
Hey, Yardlos Mantra, you teach indigenous kids how to surf. That's very cool. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll follow you. You can DM me, maybe, I don't know, some photos. You get some cool photos. That'd be cool to see. I like that kind of stuff, teaching the locals. That's why I kind of help out some of the local kids here with surfing, filming. They all want to kind of build their Instagram. So like you guys have been watching Jesus, right? So, he doesn't, I don't even think he has a computer, but he just does everything on his phone, and he's always trying to build their Instagram. All the kids want to have their, they want to build their Instagram. So really cool. We will show you around Colombia. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Hey, Atua, how's your Gulf of Mexico? There are not many waves. Oh, you haven't even surfed. You haven't even surfed the ocean down there at all. Somebody's asking if we ever surfed in Portugal. No, but would love to. That's another place I really want to go to is Portugal. I think the traveling bug is going to be set loose here pretty soon, like after the new year. I think it's going to be happening here. Maybe I'll come visit all you guys. Watch what you wish for. You might not be able to get rid of me.
Is that from Corbin? Are you dating anyone from the States? As a matter of fact, I am.
More surfing videos. We got to mix it up. You guys realize filming surfing videos is a lot of work, and throwing some vlogging in there. And I mean, I could just go to the beach and just film people and just put music and not do anything else. But I think you got to have context, right? You want to know who you're watching. You want to know their story. You want to be inspired. And I like doing that. I like kind of telling the story about people, and you guys can, because surfing, I mean, if you want just surfing, there's a million channels online, but we're about the surf lifestyle, the surf culture. It's all the aspects of living around surfing and living your life as a surfer. The kind of jobs you have to do, the friends that you have, the locations that you go to, the food you eat, the problems you have, like injuries, longevity. Now I'm in my 40s, and I'm starting to think not so much about, doing radical maneuvers, but like, how can I surf at my best for many more years? So I'm always looking for people that want to come down or whatever. I actually on the last video, I said that I would do a trade out, and I actually had a bunch of people hit me up saying that they would love to come down and help with like cooking or whatever and be on videos. Because I'm more into that. Like, I could do surf camps. We can fill a surf camp like that. Last time I did a surf camp, we pretty much filled it like within, I mean, everybody that came to the surf camp was pretty much contacted us in the first like 24 hours. So, but I like doing things that are more like unique. Trade outs, working with just small groups of people. We may still do a surf camp with La Puente again. We'll see. I just have a lot of stuff going on that I've been kind of out of the surf camp thing. But like I said, if anybody's good at video, good at cooking healthy food, video editing, social media, I might have a spare room here for somebody to come down and help out for a few weeks or whatever. I just want to produce more content and just be healthy, be happy, healthy, surf, all that stuff. Check out our videos under Nativo Surf Club in YouTube. I am the guy in the wheelchair. I will. I'll check it out. You could always send me a link in Instagram if you have an Instagram, so I don't forget. Hanalei. Oh, okay. Yeah. Favorite surf spot, Hawaii, Hanalei. Hanalei Bay. Where is Atua? Where is Atua?
I'm currently living.
Oh, we got McKay.
here.
McKay's on.
Oh yeah, yo McKay. That's cool.
What's up, McKay? How's the surfing coming along? You want to come back? You waiting for the next surf camp? We hook you up too, since you'd be a repeater.
OG,
I can hook you up.
OG
Oh, wait a second.
ISurfTribe surf
I
camp.
don't think I don't think McKay might not. One of these days I'll get to Costa Rica, enjoying the cold of
Yo,
New Hampshire.
guy.
Cool. Oh, we got Guy. What's
Everyone
up,
from the
Guy?
camp is joining in.
We we got some OGs on here. Yeah, a bunch of the people that actually went to our surf camp are on here chatting with us, which is pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
See, that's what's great about live streams is we can do this kind of a thing. You Atua.
Oh yeah, it
Cheers.
glitched out for a second.
Kombucha.
Corbin,
I'm like
Atua, do you want to live
totally used to the
do you want
taste
to live
now.
in do you plan on living in Costa Rica forever, or has the States made you want to live anywhere else? It's hard to say because there's some very cool things about living in Costa Rica. But then when I go back, like there are little things that I might surprisingly maybe miss from here. Not like major things, but like little things that you kind of get used to when you're living in the States, where some things might be a little bit easier, you could say. But is that a good thing?
Renz Benton said he learned a lot from our videos. Thanks for putting out so much content. Thank you for telling us. We always like to hear the stories, and it's one of the main things that keeps us kind of keep going and coming back. As if you guys have watched for a while, you know that we've kind of fallen off a few times for like 3 months, 6 months. But now that you guys have helped us grow this thing to such a bigger level, and we've been doing it for so long, and it's so much easier now because we just like keeping it going, and that's why we're doing all different type of content, live streams, shaping, so you can learn about so it's not always going to be just surfing, but it's surf related, lifestyle related, that kind of stuff. McKay, I was able to surf last month, surfing really well. Nice. Well, good on you. Keep it up. Buy a boat. Thank you, yes. That would be fun. Do a big boat trip there or back and forth. Can you drop the link to the Instagram? You want to drop our ISurfTribe Instagram link again, Atua?
Boom.
For those that, boom. Asking, you shall receive. See? Oh, one more thing, guys, is Atua and I now have a cryptocurrency channel called Crypto Jumps. And I haven't told everybody on the tribe, but what we're doing with it is we're just trying to help people learn about crypto. So we give away cash links. And basically it's free crypto. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to give any personal information. But why don't you drop one here, Atua, just for fun? And somebody can redeem a cash link.
Real quick, I'm going to drop the link to the Crypto Jumpstart YouTube channel, and then we'll drop a cash link.
Yeah. So it's not surf related. However, cryptocurrency is something that will be bringing us into the future. And if you're going to be traveling and surfing and stuff like that, I predict in about 3 to 5 years, you're going to be wanting to go to surf camps using crypto. There's already surf camps here that are now accepting crypto. And you watch, in about 3 to 4 years, we're going to be talking about crypto and surfing all the time. They're going to merge because surfers like to travel, and there's always that problem of currency issues and and carrying and da-da-da-da. But with crypto, man, they make it easy. So that's why we like crypto, and that's why we work with crypto, because it's like a digital nomad. Ideally you want to have the kind of job that allows you the freedom to travel and move around and do that kind of stuff. Kind of like being a surf instructor. That's a great one too, because we can go anywhere where there's ocean, and you can literally make a living once you got your skills.
Yep. So that cash link, it's basically a first come first serve. First person to claim it will receive that 1,000 nim or nimic.
Yeah, so it's cash link, guys. You just got to set up an account, and it's first come first serve. It is real money. It's not a ton, but Bitcoin was once worth pennies, and now it's worth almost $10,000 for one. Tips on surfing backhand. Yeah, the reason why you have a hard time surfing backhand is because, not when I say you, I mean in general, is it's because it's blind, right? You feel like you're falling when you're surfing. And one of the things you have to learn in backside is how far can you fall and turn without falling. So you want to keep pushing that and getting better and better at it. Because the biggest problem that people have backside is they don't surf their rail enough, and it's because they feel like they're falling, and so they don't get on edge as much as they should. And then the other thing is turning more. Make sure you torque into it as you turn and get on. So the way I practice my backside is I would do a bottom turn, and I would just try to carve as sharp and get as low as I could, reach down and touch the wave until I pushed it so far that I started falling into the wave, and then I just started bringing it back a little bit. And then you will eventually learn to feel comfortable, and that's the key with backside surfing, is feeling comfortable leaning into the rail and basically compressing and turning.
Comfortable being uncomfortable?
Because it's a lot more comfortable to fall forward, right? You fall forward, you can see everything. But when you fall backwards, it's scary. That's why backflips are a lot harder than, well, I don't know if they're harder, but they're a lot scarier to learn than a front flip. So that's all it is. You got to really push that rail and lean and compress and turn and just keep going more and more and more and more until you feel comfortable. And you can practice that on a skateboard. You can practice it on an Indo board.
Carve board.
Yeah, well, it's a skateboard, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's Gina de Andrea. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but she's always in the Instagram as well as YouTube, leaving us comments and supporting. Thank you very much. It's good to see you on the stream. What's Atua watching? Are you watching something?
No.
What are you watching?
I mean, I have the chat on my computer. That's why I'm not looking straight at the camera, because I'm like looking at the chat on my screen to see what all you are saying. What's up, Matt?
That would be cool. McKay's inviting us to go skiing and snowboarding.
Dang,
that would be awesome.
Fun.
I've snowboarded Bryan Head. I don't know if that's near you. Are you like totally away from there? Or? And that was a really cool spot because there was like nobody there back in the day. Yo, what's up, Atua? The gamer boy.
What's up?
Is that the same? Is that same gamer?
That's
the same
I'm
one.
I'm not sure if it's Gamer Zone, but you never know.
Thanks, man.
Probably not.
Cool.
That's still cool.
Never thought I'd see cryptocurrency and surfing in the same sentence. Yeah, I mean, travelers are really starting to they're starting to put like like websites where you can find out all the different places that they will accept it. And like I said, there's a couple surf camps here that are now accepting crypto. And the thing is when you're a small business, you need every extra thing you can get. And if you can make an extra 5% by catering to the crypto community, it's worth it. It's tough. It's tough making a living here in the beach towns of Costa Rica. It's pretty expensive. And it's becoming a lot more competitive. Everything, surf camps, hotels, rentals. It's grown massively since we've been here. All right, William. Thanks for popping in. Looks like Australia's starting to pop in. I don't know if they're waking up or if it's in the middle of the night. Sure to check Atua out over on Instagram. Are you plugging yourself? Plugging yourself? Yeah, Tua's got the controls right now.
Yeah, that's ISurfTribe. Thanks, ISurfTribe. Right on. That's That's super cool.
Having a hard time transitioning to a shortboard in New York. So most of the year I'm in a fourth. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, epoxy, EPS, flotation, hybrid fish. I'm actually moving up to more fish now. I never used to surf fish, and I'm like all about them just because they make my life so much easier. And with all the injuries and getting older, I'm like, I'm not trying to be as radical as I used to. I'm not trying to blow my tail out and launch errors anymore. I just want to have longevity. Surf good, good flow, good lines, good carving, cutbacks, still doing hacks and stuff like that. But I find a little bit more board just makes it easier for me to compete with all these young guns. I mean, on average, I think on average of the guys that surf at my level, around my level, I'm about 50 pounds heavier than almost all of them. So I need that equalizer.
Dang, Seth
Oh,
says it's
cool. That's
1:44 in
crazy how you guys
Australia
could
right
see the
now.
chat. Oh, well, thanks for graveyard shifting it and joining us during the graveyard shift. That's cool. We're trying to change it up, different hours. Whoop. Last time we said we were going to keep doing live streams and then we didn't do them. I'm going to say it again, though. Our plan is to do more live streams, like once a week maybe, just so that you guys could ask the questions and connect. And it's not just a one-way thing. When we make videos, it's cool and all that, but it is nice to have. I like seeing people in here writing comments, and we got 36 people in the chat, which is cool. It's a good amount of people that we can watch the chats. Like if there was like 300 people in here, it'd be madness. Share the Stoke Foundation and do live streams with the communities they have supported around the planet, keeping us all together as a surf tribe. Okay, yeah. You guys should look up with Share the Stoke Foundation. Okay. Share the Stoke Foundation. It'd be cool if you could send me a little DM and Insta with all this stuff, because I know that I won't be able to remember all the names, and I don't, like, I have my mobile right here, and I don't have my computer went on me, so can't write it right now. I'm using my old mobile to read. Meanwhile, the other one. Could you do a beginner tutorial about cryptocurrency? Well, we are kind of starting to do that over on Crypto Jumpstart, our other channel that we kind of started. And that's why, you know what, Mac, to be, send it to an Instagram, and if you didn't get a cash link, he'll hook you up with a little bit so you can just try it out. So you can try the send receive. If anybody else wants it, go ahead and send it to a DM, and we'll do something fun. We'll like send you like a small amount of crypto, and then you'll have to create an account, and you don't have to give any personal information. You don't have to spend any money, and then you send it back to us, and then we'll send you a bigger amount, just so you can get that experience of going send, receive, send, receive. Yeah, I'm 43. Yep, I know what it's like to be in the 40s. Although I don't feel like I'm in my 40s. I thought that I would feel a lot older, but surprisingly, I feel pretty good. And I can still do, like, actually, I'm actually stronger, like, on a bench press than I ever was when I was younger. So I guess we can improve. We can even improve and get better at things in our 40s. Hey guys, always loved your vids. You guys have inspired me to surf a shortboard after thinking that I would always surf a longboard. You guys have made me love surfing and made me do it a lot more. Cool. Oh, I gotta catch up to the. Gotcha. Okay. Get to Amoy.
Yeah, at the atuamoy.com website, you can also find ISurfTribe merchandise.
Yeah, we haven't really updated it in a while. It's the same stuff, kind of like the hat and the shirt. I'll probably put out some new stuff in the future. I just haven't really been into merchandise much, but we can definitely we can up it. It's just a lot of extra work. Is the Pacific coast of Costa Rica safe? Seems to be a sketchy area. Um, Depends on where you are and when. Um, at nighttime at the wrong beach, you shouldn't be out hanging out at a beach at nighttime in like some of the towns that might have a lot of partying and stuff. But um, no, I mean, you just got to make sure. It's like any place. It depends on where you go. There's safe places and there's more sketchy places. Habla en español un tiempo. You want to speak some Spanish, Tua? Show 'em your Spanish skills.
Ooh, I might be a little rusty. Let's see. Bueno, por los siguientes como 2 minutos voy a solo hablar en español y si tenés una pregunta en español lo puedes mandar ahí en el comentario y te lo puedo responder en español.
Yeah, we currently don't live in the same country. So that's why we're going to do more live streams, because it's a way for us, Atua and I, both to be on it again. How long have we been going, Atua?
It's been 36 minutes.
Oh, righty then. So why don't we go like 45 minutes? So if you guys have any more cool questions, ideas, anything. Oh, where'd the chat go? I lost my chat. Oh, there it is. The way the system works that we have right now is I can't see the chat, so I have to pull it up on another mobile device, and then I have to pause the video so it doesn't steal my bandwidth, because I live in Costa Rica and I don't have quite as fast internet as Atua, although I do have pretty good internet now. I don't know if you guys remember a few years back, internet was not near what it is now. They're coming along. Got some Spanish questions in there for you? ¿De dónde eres? What state does Atua live in?
Okay, so we're currently living about 3,000 miles apart.
Tejas. Hi, quick skill question. I've been surfing for a couple months, and sometimes when I do my bottom turn, I lose all my speed, or sometimes I plant the rail too much. Any tips? So you mean you bury your rail? That's what we say when you're bottom turning, and then you kind of go boom, and then you like, it's almost like you submarine. Call that burying the rail. Lose all your speed. Well, probably you're going too far out. So you're dropping out way too far. You're probably putting too much tail pressure at the wrong point, because the key to a bottom turn is you're actually trying to keep your rail in as much as possible without burying it. So it's like you're juggling the whole time. So when you bottom turn, it's like you're driving forward and then driving and then adding the tail pressure. So that's all it is with bottom turning, is it's learning to find the right combination of push, rail, and front to back foot weight distribution. And then when you start to come up, you got to unweight the board. So you don't keep pushing into the wave, because then you'll lose all your speed. So you got to learn how to push, unweight on the way. Once you get to a certain point, you're actually kind of unweighting. And that's why you have your hands. And surfing's hard. It is. And it's a lifelong thing.
Answer a question real
to
quick
get it
in
right,
Spanish. Bueno, primero, gracias a Emilio. Sí, bueno, he estado hablando en español casi toda mi vida. Y también Tomás está preguntando en qué países has practicado el surf. Bueno, casi toda mi vida. Bueno, aprendí a surfear en Costa Rica y casi siempre he surfeado ahí. Bueno, pero sí surfé una vez en los estados, pienso que fue en California, pero sí, toda mi vida he practicado surfear en Costa Rica.
Who is
Of
better, Dad
course,
or
I
Tua at
mean,
surfing? Why don't we do a contest when you come back? Let's see how that works. Let's see how you do.
I wouldn't.
We'll do a surf off. You know, Tua's my age, or he's like surfing my board, not my age, but he's like almost my size. So he can actually steal my boards now. Yeah, we should do a surf off when you get back. I'll give you 2 weeks to kind of get into shape.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to embarrass you in a competition.
Go ahead, embarrass away. I'll learn you. I'll learn you a few things.
You could start off with a little like advantage. Maybe like you get like a few points already. You have like a.
That's called they call that they call that a handicap. You gonna give me a handicap? Like give me like whatever my score is, I get to add 2 points to it. How about you don't get to surf with a middle fin?
Okay, I'll surf with no fins. No, okay, no.
How's Jesus doing, by the way? Can you tell? Yeah, Jesus is doing all right. I mean, you see that I put him in videos almost a couple times a month. I was going to start maybe working out with him we have this local lifeguard gym area, and I think tomorrow we were talking about going and maybe working out, and he wants to start training. I mean, it's tough. I know, he's doing airs a lot now, so he's starting to go break boards. That's not good. Um, that's the problem with airs. Is when you get good at airs, you turn into a board breaker. And he's not like a millionaire, coming from the family where they can just buy on boards all day long. I mean, he's got to do a lot of his own work, get support from the locals and stuff, and I do try to help him out when I can. So he's a good kid, and he's been focused on surfing instead of going out and getting into trouble, which I think is good. So probably try to keep him focused on that, especially now because it hasn't even been a year since the tragedy. I mean, it hasn't even been 6 months, I don't think, or has it? Tua's never surfed in a wetsuit, have you? No, you've never surfed in a wetsuit.
No.
He barebacked it.
Yeah. It wasn't like freezing, but it was chilly, and there was a good amount of people out there with wetsuits. But it was like, I'm just gonna surf this spot once, and like I'll just deal with the cold to get the quick session in.
Somebody's asking about, or Landon was asking about twin fin versus a thruster. Twin fins are harder to surf if you're an intermediate. They're just not as stable. Some people really like them, because usually twin fins, you have like two big twin fins, but some people like, because they can kind of do these kind of like really looping turns. They're real loose. But I've never been a fan of a twin fin. Twinsers, where it's like a quad, but it's like four fins, but they're really close to each other, close to the rail. That I like that a little bit better. So my next board is I'm primarily going to surf it as a quad fin. What's your average surf height? Here, average surf height, head high, I'd say average. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, now that you ask, I'm pretty sure that's for you, Atua.
I mean, I've dated a few girls since I've been here, but no like steady relationships at the moment. But hey, that could always change.
You want to make more songs? Guys asking. You gonna do any more hip hops songs? You got. Mm. We actually did a song that we
Oh, what
never
happened? I
released.
think my camera just ran out of battery. One sec.
Up. I don't know, guys. Can you see me?
Yeah, your feed should be
Can you
still
see
good.
me? All right. So, when do you recommend to switch to a shortboard? When you feel like it's you can catch waves no problem, and you feel like that you're not maneuvering the board as much as you would like to, or maybe you're moving up to bigger waves and you want to be able to duck dive because you've progressed quite a bit, something like that. I mean, longboarding isn't a beginner thing, right? Some people longboard for life. It's a preference. A lot of people have this feeling like shortboarding is advancing, and just because you're not on a shortboard doesn't mean like you're not an advanced surfer. It's just a preference. And to be honest, I should be looking over here, right? To be honest, I would say 80% of people that surf shortboards, that I see, um, probably are surfing boards a little bit too small, like 70 to 80%. Meaning that I don't think that being 2 or 3 inches shorter makes them able to do stuff that they wouldn't be able to. Like for example, I can surf say a 6.0, like a hybrid. If I go to like a 6.4, I don't think there's like really much that I can't do on the 6.4 that I can on a 6.0, other than uh, maybe just a quick turn once in a while where I can throw the board up really quick. But it's like I think being slightly oversized is a good thing, because then you can really catch more waves. You get more time on your feet. Yeah. Yeah, it's a preference. Shortboarding is a preference.